Sheriff Alex Villanueva is the 33rd Sheriff of LA County, a 33-year veteran of the Sheriff's Department.
Sadly.
Sheriff Villanueva commands the largest Sheriff's Department in the United States, consisting of nearly 18,000 budgeted, sworn, and professional staff. His drive and promise to reform, rebuild, restore led him to overcome long odds and be the first candidate to defeat an incumbent sheriff in more than 100 years. As sheriff, he initiated
voter fraud
that are improving morale within the department, as well as rebuilding trust within the community.
Rebuilding trust.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department serves. Sheriff Villanueva is a veteran of the United States Air Force, the California Air National Guard, and the California Army National Guard. He honorably served as a lieutenant with the 40th Infantry Division for 7 years. Sheriff Villanueva, while working in the Sheriff's Department for 33 years, the sheriff also earned a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and ultimately, at the University of Laverne, his doctorate in public administration. The sheriff is a proud husband, father, and grandfather. It is my privilege to introduce to you the 33rd Sheriff of LA County, Alex Villanueva.
How many Americans would still be alive if those MS-13 members would have been deported like they should have been? You're culpable.
On the matter of restrictions.
Excuse me, can I also ask for you guys to keep those down because I can't see? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, particularly those from the San Dimas community and the surrounding communities that are served by San Dimas Sheriff Station. This evening is for you. And with that in mind, the video you saw is kind of a 2-minute condensed version of the history of the department that goes back 169 years. And if you saw the picture in the video, the man cradling the little baby by the side of the riverbed, we met him, in all places, Avalon Station, just a couple of weeks ago. He's a deputy in patrol, and we played the video. He recognized that, hey, that's me. He was on training at, I think it was Century or Compton Station, when they rescued the infant from the river. It was abandoned in the riverbed. Of course, now he had hair and all that, and grown and everything, but yeah, that was him. It was Deputy Collette. So it was a nice little piece of history that we connected with over the video. But there's a theme here with the Sheriff's Department, with you. This is your Sheriff's Department. It belongs to the community. You are the stakeholders of the department. So what we do in service of you is by working together, getting an ear on and understanding what are your concerns, what are the needs of the local community, and how can we adapt and improve how we deliver service to you and make your community safer. That's our entire goal. And that's the goal of every single person who's assigned to a San Dimas Station.
Work with the federal government.
Now there's this theme that's going to run throughout the evening tonight is about balance. And balance is an important thing because we have so many competing interests. We have interests that are local, there's interests that are national that occur here locally. We have interests of public safety, how we deal with, for example, use of force, with citizen complaints. How do we address quality of life issues, traffic issues? There's always a bane. A lot of the bedroom communities, people are driving too fast. The younger generation don't really respect the rules of the road, make it more difficult for everyone. These are common concerns. Concerns about immigration, SB 54, all these things impact every community. And what we're doing is we're trying to strike balance between all the competing interests. It's not easy, but that balance also occurs in how I do my job. I have to hold my deputies accountable for what they do, but I also have to support them. I can't have only accountability and no support. That model failed spectacularly in the last administration. I can't have only support and no accountability, because that model also failed spectacularly 2 administrations ago. So there has to be a proper balance between the two. And that is my challenge as sheriff, is to make sure that balance is the right one. So every voice is heard, every concern is addressed, and we're working together to make the community better. I want to start by introducing Elizabeth Espinosa, my Executive Director of Communications. She's going to be our MC and our moderator for the questions.
Brother.
All right, this microphone works, right? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. How are we doing tonight? Thank you for coming out. If my voice sounds familiar, it's because I'm on KFI AM 640, actually, so thank you when you tuned in, that is. And also came from KTLA. And I want to give a shout out to Hudson's Hope. Where's Mama? There you are. Where is Hudson? Are you over there? Oh, we got to get a picture with this guy. This is an awesome guy. He came, Sheriff, to meet you. And Hudson has an incredible story. You are a resident here. So I kind of want to kick off the evening with an incredible story of this young man and this mom. I'm a big believer in community, and my brother has special needs, so that's our bond. And I'm so excited Hudson's gonna come up here.